Hi and welcome. Here is Aditya Nowotny. And as always, in February, I'm giving the 10 Secrets of Love online challenge. You are invited. And today I would like to speak to you about the true meaning of Valentine's Day. What's the history of it? And what are the 10 universal secrets of love? Myself, I have been a meditation teacher since 1984 on 5 continents. I have taught 145,000 people how to meditate. And the 10 Secrets of Love has always been a program of mine that people loved and that opened many portals of perception for them, as well as access to higher planes of consciousness and a true understanding of love. So, what is the meaning of St. Valentine's Day and what are the 10 secrets of love and how can you join? How can you be part of it? Let's have a look. Your heart in all hearts and all hearts in your heart is the meaning of the graphic you see in the middle. That big heart is supposed to be your heart. And all these little hearts are hearts that are connected with your heart. We have already a very deep experience when we connect just with one more human heart. And we are sometimes in paradise, sometimes in bliss. Imagine how it would feel if you are connected with many, many hearts. Indeed, your heart can be in all hearts, and all hearts can be in your heart. This is what has been called universal love. Then we have another form of love, and that is love divine or love supreme, as John Coltrane called it. That's the highest form of love. That's the love from which all other forms of love are originating. Then we have, of course, human love in its various manifestations. One form can be the spiritual love that you see here in this picture or graphic on the right side. Yin, yang, the male, the female, the diamond on top, and the lotus flower on bottom. And this divine union of male and female aspects or male and female qualities of consciousness can indeed bring very deep realizations and fulfillment. Then we have regular human love, and there is a lot of secrets about human love. In fact, the 7 secrets of consciousness and the 3 secrets of energy that are manifest in human love are a big part of this online challenge. I'm going to give from 19th of February all the way through 25th of February, actually. 19th of February, Monday through Sunday, 25th of February. You will find out about these 10 secrets of love. 3 of them are energetic secrets, and 7 of them are secrets of consciousness. Hermann Hesse once said, "Love is at once the greatest human clamor, the greatest yearning, and the greatest pain. It is the highest spiritual achievement as well." So there you have it, the whole spectrum of love. It's the most beautiful thing we can experience as humans. It's also the one thing we are really yearning for. Love is a yearning of the one for the one. Love is a yearning of the one for the one. But in terms of human love, it can often be very painful if we do not know well and understand the 10 secrets of love. But then again, it can be a very high spiritual achievement. And indeed, human love can evolve into love divine, even into love supreme. Various holidays fall in the middle of February, including Valentine's Day. In keeping with the onset of the mating season for birds and the increasingly frequent appearance of flowers and fresh green leaves, these various festivals in February are all about love, passion, and fertility, and they go way back through antiquity. Some of these festivals, they are older than 2,500 years. Just like the animals and the plants, people now feel the return of the joy of life and look forward to the brighter season. The big goddess Juno Februata was honored in ancient Rome in mid February. She had her festival days on 15th, 16th, and 17th of February. And as the goddess of love, higher love, divine love, as well as human love, the fever of love, Februata can be translated in two ways. On the one hand, februare translates as to purify, to cleanse. So if you wish to achieve a true experience of love, then it's important to purify your heart. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God, as Jesus Christ said. Also, if you want to have a higher experience of love, it's important to cleanse your heart, to purify your heart. So, februare, to purify, is an important hint for you, a hint that people even in the ancient times were aware of. On the other hand, Juno Februata, Juno, the great female goddess, Februata can also be seen as coming from febris, and febris is the root word for fever, the fever of love. It's a glow, it's an inner intensity. And of course, that glow can burn, it can become a fire, but that glow can also purify and lift you to a higher level of vibration. So, this goddess of love, standing for the higher love, the human love, the fever of love, also orgastic rights and passion. Her call brought the animals out of hibernation and stimulated the mating rituals in spring. It's no coincidence that, for example, on the 2nd of February, we are celebrating Groundhog Day. And it's interesting because the groundhog is one of the first animals that answers to the calls of Juno Februata. And of course, the groundhog comes out of his cave and looks around and then goes back into the cave if there isn't enough light and if there isn't enough warmth. But that's another story. So on that special festivity, specifically on 15th of February, the women of old Rome brought the first flowers of the year as an offering into the temple. And the men, in their turn, brought flowers to the females, venerating the woman as a representation of the goddess, Juno Februata. So the men brought the flowers to the women, and the women brought the flowers into the temple to the goddess. That's the origin of this tradition of gifting flowers on what later became the 14th of February, St. Valentine's Day. Originally, it was on the 15th of February. Now, there is another festival, and that's the Lupercalia from 13th to 15th of February, just before the festival of Juno Februata. And that particular celebration was actually going to Faun or Faunus, the god of the herds, who was nicknamed Lupercus. Lupercus meaning the wolf repeller. And this is a pure fertility festival, the customs of which indicate the fertilization of the land and the soil, the fertilization of the city, its inhabitants, and also the fertilization of the herds in honor of the Roman herd god Faunus, whose nickname was Lupercus. Now, that is way before Christianity started. And the question is then, how did St. Valentine, a Christian saint, come into the picture? So let us have a look also into that. The historical St. Valentine, actually, there is some discussion. Was it Valentine of Terni or Valentine of Rome? But today it is thought that it is Valentine of Terni, who was already way back then as a bishop of Rome in a very early time of Christianity, known for his special ability to love beyond human love, to love in a divine way. And so he became the patron saint of lovers. The custom of St. Valentine's Day goes back to him, but that's some 700 plus years after Juno Februata and her celebration on the 15th of February, and Lupercalia and that celebration from 13th to 15th of February originated. As a bishop in Rome, Valentine of Terni is said to have won many people over to Christianity by healing the sick. He also wanted to convert the Roman Caesar, Claudius Gothicus, also known as Claudius II. However, that emperor, Claudius II, didn't find it funny. He didn't want to be converted to Christianity, and that landed Valentine before court and led to his martyrdom by beheading around the year 268 after Christ. Actually, some other sources say exactly on 14th of February 269. So somehow we have to arrive at that date of the 14th of February. As a priest, Valentine of Rome is said to have married couples in a Christian ceremony, despite the ban against Christianity that was still in place back then. And so he was executed and beheaded for this on February 14th, 269. Valentine is also said to have given the newly married couples that he wedded flowers from his garden. According to tradition, the marriages he performed were very auspicious. So now we have a second time a tradition of giving flowers, this time by the Christian saint St. Valentine. Now, as I told you, Claudius II had him brought before court, and the judge Asterius was a very severe, a very strict judge, and he sentenced him to death. However, when he was brought before the judge, he passed the daughter of that judge Asterius, who was blind, beautiful young woman, but blind. And Saint Valentine restored this young woman's sight out of pure love, even if he was still executed then. He performed that miracle of giving her back sight. And this is a heartwarming story. We don't know, is it a true story or is it a symbolical story? It's quite interesting if you think about it. The pure eyes and the pure heart, there is a connection, making that daughter of Asterius seeing again, capable of seeing. The purity of your eyes actually shows the purity of your heart. The purity of your eyes shows the purity of your heart. And as Jesus said, blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. So you see into the higher worlds, you see into the higher realities if you have a pure heart. By the way, that gentleman on the right side below that love circle that you see above, that is St. Valentine of Terni. So what about the online challenge I'm going to give from Monday, February 19th through Sunday, the 25th of February? It consists of 6 days. Day one, we talk about the basis of all love, and that is self love. To love yourself, to be full of love, is the basis of experiencing love with any other person, indeed, with the whole universe, with the whole creation, with all beings. Like Saint Francis of Assisi, he went out into the forest and preached to the wild animals, and even ferocious animals became very gentle and lay down at his feet because they felt his love. From self love, on day one, we go to love for others and what principles does love for others follow, and how can it be used as a transformative force? And how can we grow from human love into divine love? The essential oils and oil plants I am introducing to you are geranium, bourbon geranium, acceptance, harmony, joy, and rose. That means I give you for each principle and for each of the days of the challenge a number of techniques, a number of exercises which you can do with essential oils or without essential oils. Then we have day two. And on day two, we speak about the 5 evolutionary steps of love, how you grow in love into ever higher frequencies, and what that means, what it does with you, and what it does for you. These 5 evolutionary steps of love. As well as I will start showing you the secrets, the 10 secrets of love, and we will have a look at the first 2 secrets. The first being the law of vibration, the law of frequencies, and how frequencies manifest in the realm of love. And the second principle or second secret being pure space, pure love, love that doesn't glue, love that is not sticky. There's a difference between sticky love and pure love, clear love. The essential oils I'm going to show you and help you how you can use them are myrrh, sacred sandalwood, cistus, or rose of Sharon, as it was called in the ancient times, jasmine, myrtle, hyssop, one heart, and rose. On day 3, you're going to learn about secret number 3 and number 4. Secret number 3 is love goes everywhere. Love goes through everything. Love can permeate all our cells, can go right to the DNA. Love goes through all kinds of matter and reaches everything. There is no resistance in love. Love goes everywhere. And these are the first 3 secrets. These are energy secrets. Now, from secret 4 to secret 10, we are going over to the secrets of consciousness as it pertains to love. So, secret number 4 is about self giving. To give, and give is true love. Whereas to give and take is typical for human love. So, you can grow into a higher love, into a divine love, if you just give, and give, and not taking anything back. And then a miracle happens, even more is being given to you, and you get an even deeper understanding of what true love is. Then we have secrets number 5 and 6. I'm going to show you these secrets on day 4. And the secrets are unconditional and unexpected. So, human love makes conditions. Divine love doesn't make conditions. It is unconditional, and therefore it is also unconditioned. If you ever thought, how can I become free? How can I become unconditioned by anyone, even by myself? The only way to become unconditioned is to become unconditional. I show you this with some of the oils here: joy, rose, and the gift, as well as bergamot. Because before you can become unconditional, you have to be really happy. You have to be really satisfied. You have to enjoy what the yogis of India call santosha. And then the next secret is unexpecting. Human love always expects and often gets disappointed because not all expectations are met, and that leads to frustration. Divine love does not expect. It simply is, it simply gives, and it is enough in itself. It means you are so radiant, you're so fulfilled, you're so full of love that there is no need in you. There is no neediness in you. As long as you have need, as long as you are needy, it means you are not in pure love. You are not in divine love. So here the oils clarity, geranium, hinoki, ilang ilang, one heart, joy, and rose will help you decisively. On day 5, we are looking at the next secrets, the secrets 7 and 8. Secret number 7 is freedom. Real love is free and gives freedom. Human love or binding love binds and wants to be bound or wishes to be bound. So basically, love in chains or love overcoming all chains. Love with bondage or love overcoming all kinds of bondage through freedom. This is shown with Ilang Ilang, Bay Laurel, and the Freedom Oil Blend, as well as, of course, several techniques I'm going to show you. Then we are going for secret number 8. And secret number 8 is courage. True love is courage. It's like a mighty lion roar in your heart. It's like a lioness roar in your heart. And this is shown with the oils grounding, valor, chivalry, ilang ilang, one heart, joy, and rose. And this brings you already to a very high level because true love never fears. True love is full of courage, whereas typically human love is full of fears, including the fear to lose the one we love. So you will overcome that fear of losing forever once you realize the 8th secret of love. Secret number 9, this is about the here and now. Love is, love is eternal. And when the human lovers make their promises to each other, they often say, I will love you forever. Our love will last forever. However, soon after that, very often, the love does not last anymore. So, what has happened? You're really lucky if you're together with your beloved one for decades and grow indeed into a higher kind of love. Most people have that transiency in love because they do not go to that level of the here and now where love lasts eternally and where love becomes an infinite experience, an infinite reality. That is secret number 9. And finally, secret number 10 is, wait a second, peace. Love is peace. True love is peace. Impure love or immature love is fever. And like any fever, it goes away sooner or later. It's like a flickering flame that suddenly just goes out. So you have the choice here to grow into the eternal flame that is still, that is silent, that is full of peace, and that burns forever, or you are in the flickering flame of feverish love. So the higher evolution of love here is how peaceful is your love, how peaceful is your ability to hold that high energy of love in your heart and in every cell and all around you all the time. It's very high secret, and we will use the oils grapefruit, sacred sandalwood, and harmony for that. For the secret of the here and now, we will use the oil blend present time, Hong Kwai, and sacred frankincense. So you will be in for a ride. You will be in for an experience that will definitely change your life. I've had in this particular challenge nearly 500 participants so far. And it's a great opportunity for you to really upgrade your experience of love, to learn deeper things about love and to upgrade your life. Here is the link. If you're interested in joining, just go to the link, join the challenge, sign up for it, and then you get emails from me, and then emails lead you to the challenge. So everything else you will get from me by emails. That's it. It's beautiful energy waiting for you, beautiful experience waiting for you. You will fulfill the greatest yearning that human beings have, and you will grow into higher and higher spiritual achievements if you go the path of love and if you expand your heart into all hearts, and especially if you expand your heart into the universal heart and into the heart of God. So I'm looking forward to this journey. Is every February I'm giving this challenge, and I see you very soon. Aditya Nowotny, the 10 secrets of love, starting soon.